Greetings, it is I, Dreadscape Gaming. How are all you guys doing today? Yeah, I was listening to my own stream to make sure it's started, and my stupid phone won't mute. Hello, yeah, greetings, it is I, Dreadscape Gaming. How are all you doing today? We're going to be playing Diablo IV. The Season of Slaughter, Season 12. I did finish the storyline campaign. I did mention this if you're part of the community tabs. You should know this, as well as I mentioned it on social media. We're going to be playing the season today. Ironically, I did play off a stream yesterday to play some catch-up, so I am level 60. I do have 3 or 4 levels of Paragon. Ironically, I unintentionally finished the seasonal story because there's not really much to the seasonal story, to be honest, this time around. So we're just going to try to gear up our Paladin, because I'm trying to get, like, in preparation of that. On top of that, I will just kind of give a fair warning if stuff happens on stream that looks a little bit weird. My controller's kind of messed up, and the replacement one's not coming for a couple days. So, we're gonna kind of do the best. But basically what happened is, like, I've been playing a lot of vampire crawlers, and the D-pad on my controller got messed up, as well as the LT triggers sometimes get stuck now, too. So, we're gonna, like, hope for the best, expect the worst here. I'm looking forward to playing more Diablo IV. I've been enjoying myself with the game quite a bit. I am a bit, though, I will admit this, annoyed, because, like, in order to do the pit, I have to clear through the Season 2 rank thing, which is something that they never had to do before in this game, and now you have to do it. I hope they change it. So we're gonna have to play, like, a couple things, like get Carnage Streak, level up the Brutality, complete Slaughterhouses, which I'm gonna have to do at the beginning of the stream. Iron Wolves need your assistance. We'll have to do some Helltides. I am already in hard difficulty to be able to focus on these things. Nightmare Dungeons, we'll do that as well, because I haven't got any uniques yet, which is kind of annoying the heck out of me at this point, you know? Because I was hoping to get a unique here and there, but, you know, c'est la vie sometimes. Alright, so, let's see, it's 5 o'clock, right? So Helltides are up. I think we're gonna start with a Helltide. I haven't seen anybody around whatsoever. I do have to also kind of refix my build, which I was originally planning to do off a stream, but I didn't have enough time. I need like 30 minutes ahead of time to do that. I didn't have the time to do that. I'm sorry, because I was trying to fix the controller first off, and then after trying to fix the controller, I had to deal with some other stuff. Like I said, I've been kind of busy. So, like, you know, people who may think Dread has just kind of been like absent-minded and stuff, I'm not. I've just been very busy. I don't hate anybody. Keep that in mind. I really don't hate anybody. I've just been super busy doing my own stuff, and, like, I have to get all this content and stuff that I'm planning. I can't even talk about half the content that I'm even doing for Diablo ready before the actual, you know, date of the new expansion. So I had to play catch-up, because I haven't played half these mechanics, so I don't even know how some of this stuff works even still, you know? Alright. Good. Alright. So as you can see, we're I don't want to say we're busted, because we're not necessarily busted, Dreadknights. We're far from busted. Because this build is okay. It's not terrible. I kind of like it, but it's not, like, obviously S-tier power level yet. It's got quite a few things that it needs to still kind of complete with it. I'm looking for a mace in particular for Blessed Hammers. I don't know if it's going to drop necessarily at this rate, so we have to kind of... a lot of things we have to figure out. I will say, though, my Blessed Hammers do a little bit more damage, because we're getting better weapon stat attacks, which I think is kind of nice. Let's go RB here, take a cut of enemies out, nice. Look over here. Another thing that I want to point out is I won't be playing with viewers, because I know some people are coming in and are like, are you playing with people? I'm not. I don't mind off of stream playing with viewers, but I don't really like to play with viewers on stream, just because, particularly since this is just going to be a regular grind session, and I'm, like, specifically want to target certain things that I need, certain pieces of gear, certain pieces of loot. I need to be focused on that, and having, like, a teammate might mess up the efficiency, I guess you could say. What's a loot goblin? Come back here. I will use my ultimate on you just to get the loot. I'm not messing around with that. I want my loot. I need it, I deserve it, I want it. God damn it. Alright, we got it. What's here? There's nothing around. Okay. So let's go over this way. I need 75 cinders to be able to open it. We'll start with the Helltides, because the Helltide's a good chance of getting, like, stuff that you need in terms of, like, gear. But I will say, one thing I've noticed is they've changed kind of the density of the Helltide monsters, so it's kind of harder to actually get a whole bunch of monsters to spawn because you gotta raise the bar level up. But I don't feel like there's, at least on this level that I'm playing at, and obviously because I have to do the seasonal journey busy work, I can't get Helltide, or not Helltide, excuse me, Nightmare difficulty just yet. Or Torment, as it's called. So, we're just gonna have to do as many events to try to kind of... How has everybody's day been treating them? Like I said, I've been kind of busy. Trying to get back into the feel of Diablo IV too, because I haven't played since Season 10. So it's kind of a little bit of a, you know... Oh, I hate this quest. I have to lead them, literally. Okay. We're good. I just gotta lead this fish to water, literally. Just gotta protect them too. I think it's fine. Go LT here. Okay, good amount of damage. Nice, 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 nice. Very good. We're just protecting this ghost right here, that's the only thing. So, like, yeah, I need a mace to drop. I need white uniques right now, which is kind of crazy because from... Can I say this without getting in trouble? From what I've been seeing, Vessel Lord of Hatred expansion, uniques are kind of not going to be as good anymore. You're going to have to rely on, like, mythics and stuff, it seems, so... As well as, the one thing I do like about Season of Hatred, and they revealed this with the reviewers and the review copies and stuff, I do not have a review copy, keep that in mind. Because I don't want somebody to mistake that I have a review copy. I've played a lot of Lord of Hatred. I have not played a lot of the Lord of Hatred expansion. But in regards to, like, what they did reveal, like, charms, and apparently charms have, like, set armor bonuses. So I noticed something with the set armor bonuses. We had a level up perfect. Do we get Mastery here? Because that's what I really need. I didn't leave you. I was here the whole time. What are you talking about, bro? Alright, fine. Let's use Ultimate, then. How dare you? I didn't leave you behind. No one gets left behind here in the Dread Knight army, as long as Dread can help it. Alright, let's pick these up. I don't feel like there's anybody in this world. Kind of sucks that the world feels so dead right now. Let's go over this way. I'll see if I can try to engage with the seasonal journey. But it is, in all fairness, it's almost the end of the season. Alright, cool. Do that. Let's go LT. Big amount of damage here. Harbingers have been slayed. Pick up the Flawless Skull. Let's continue to shoot stuff. So getting ready for builds too, because I want to start... I have some of the older builds ready to go, because I have been messing around in the Eternal Realm as well. Most of the builds that I used to use are still metagame relevant. We won't know, obviously, because nobody really necessarily knows what the Lord of Hatred necessarily how that skill tree is going to look. And even if we did know, Blizzard would kill us, so we're not going to do things of that nature. But so I'm going to probably have to rework a whole bunch of builds. I'm going to be working on new guides for Diablo IV. It's going to take a while because, again, like, I haven't, you know, finished, obviously, Lord of Hatred yet, so I have to, like, go for the story campaign stuff. I'm a little bit concerned because I think it's going to come out around 7 p.m. Eastern my time on launch day. So, just anybody who's ever played a Blizzard game kind of knows that on launch with Blizzard games, usually the servers kind of get all wonky and messed up. So I'm probably not going to be able to stream the game that day. And if I do stream the game, I might, like, not use any mic if it's super late, depending. Because, you know, it's assuming the servers. I'm so concerned that the servers are not going to work very well. How much time we got? We got 46 minutes, so let's take care of these guys. Okay, I'm going to turn into the Butcher now, because this is the seasonal theme, basically. Where you just transform into the Butcher and you try to get as much of these enemies killed as possible. I think it's kind of cool to be able to play as the Butcher, but there are some other content creators that have mentioned this. After your, like, 5th or 6th time at doing this, it kind of loses its luster a little bit. It's nice to have it, because I think it's kind of cool to be able to, you know, because the Butcher kind of plays a little bit of a prominent role, because there's sometimes in dungeon runs that you're doing with him, and he shows up and kind of screws around, particularly, especially when you go higher up in the tournament levels, so a bit of a nuisance, but, you know, kind of cool to see him back. Good amount of things. It's also pretty good because we can get, like, a lot of, obviously, seasonal objectives. If you hear any noise in the background, I apologize. I live in a noisy city, so from time to time you may hear emergency service providers going through. We wish them the very best in whatever emergency that they're responding to. Okay, there we go. Hasty Butcher. I think I got the Carnage streak that I need, which was part of the seasonal objective, which is what we're focusing on. Alright, nice. Ah, I wasted that. I didn't have to do that. Well, it's okay. I might have more of those, but I want to go open a couple of chests, because we gotta get, like, super efficient in terms of the rotations that we do today. So... But again, I was kind of expecting the seasonal theme not to be major because of the expansion, because, you know, that's just kind of how things go at night. Let's pick this up. Okay, we got a good amount of hammers here. All the cultists. Let's see, where's the closest chest? Over here. Not to be confused with a woman's chest, even though a woman's chest wouldn't be necessary about either. I kid. Hey, I'm a guy. Even, you know, guys like boobies too, just saying. You know, is it so wrong for me to not like boobs? Well, maybe, you know. So, let's go here. And drop down. Take these enemies out. Okay, good. I'm gonna open this chest here. 75 cinders. Nice. Perfect. Good. Oh, I can kill this super quickly. Nice. I feel like we're definitely getting much stronger, obviously, because now we're Paragon climbing and stuff. Oh my goodness, I lost it! I lost some cinders there. I wasn't expecting. The game's getting harder, which is good. Starting to get a little bit of a challenge here. It actually kind of hurts because, like, some of my cooldowns take forever to get on here. This thing's still alive? How are you still here? Okay, well, I didn't lose too many. Only about 50. Try to see how many of these chests can open. I'm sorry, because I know this is like an in-game activity right now. They're changing the in-game too, so that's going to be kind of cool. Alright, let's throw some Blessed Hammers out. I'm not gonna... This is not the end-game Paladin build. This is just, like, what I was starting with on top of that. Keep that in mind, because I need, like, specific gear. Which is why we're doing what we're doing right now, because we have to farm some loot. On top of that, I needed to farm a couple Paragon levels. On top of that, I have to finish some seasonal things that it's asking me to do. You know. Hopefully this all works in our favor and our benefit. Okay, good. I should have probably used the lunging thing, too, with the sword attack. Anybody in chat actually been playing this season? Or you been playing the Paladin? Do you like the Paladin? How you feel about the Paladin? I feel like the Paladin's pretty good. Very defensive type of character. The only, like, real nitpick for me is I don't feel he/C is as strong as they used to be. In Diablo 2, they definitely feel a little bit weaker, but again, I haven't messed with rune words. This isn't like super optimized build again. We're still trying to get through the seasonal journey and get to, you know, the next torment level 1 so I can get access to the pits. So I was trying to do my best yesterday to do it off the street, but you know, when they did the seasonal objective things to unlock the pit behind that, that just like, you know, makes me have to do more busy work, as the saying goes. There's an inner chest over here. Let's go loot it. We need more loot. I need more loot. I want my loot. Give me my loot. I deserve my loot. Alright. Okay, another Paragon level. Nice. Good. Chest armor. I want white stuff, though. I need white. Oops. Like I said, my controls are a little messed up, so if it cast some things it's not supposed to cast, please harden that. Sometimes it'll do that. I mean, there it's fine because I hit misclick. Alright, Cultists, almost there. We can also do True Whispers where we're at it too. Why is there fresh meat like that? Interesting, fascinating. I've never seen it just randomly. We also gotta get our brutality points up. As you see, there's a little bar above my head. Okay, let's see here. Get the red. Should we just summon our butcher right now? Might as well. Do it again. Why not? Fresh meat! I wonder how many kill streaks you can get with a butcher like this. I think we just keep picking up the meat, because I really don't know how the mechanic itself works. Burn for that. Nice. Okay, let's do that. Fresh meat. It is cool transforming into him, but I will say after like a couple times you do this, it is not the best thought out season. Why am I getting hit? Alright, let's use that and just burn a whole bunch of them. Got a carnage streak again. I don't know how many carnage streaks you can get here. The thing too about this is it doesn't really work with anything else, right? I don't know if you have to keep picking the meat up in the game. Keep your rhino, your Dreadknights, you know? That's something that I haven't really been able to figure out. Okay, cool. Take care of those things. Better the... I think you do keep picking up the meat, it looks like. Or it stops after a while, maybe? It seems like it just stops after a while and you get some Paragon for it. Alright. Let's see here. Nothing I can use. Yeah. It's better, it's kind of... Oh. Probably shouldn't be checking the loot here because there's a lot of enemies that could get the drop on me. Let's look for the next chest to use. Of course, I'll probably come back and do that for Paragon farming because that seems at least an efficient way for Paragon farming at this point. Alright, drop it down. Nice. Just need one more cinder to open another chest. Open it. Gonna probably start doing nightmare dungeons after we get all these chests open. So I'm not getting necessarily anything. We also get a Tree of Whispers, so that might come in relatively handy. How many more chests are in this area? One up there. Let's go back and do the butcher again if we have enough meat tokens to be able to do it. Because that's the best way to get some cinder farms here, I'm noticing. So we're trying to do like the most fast and efficient farming for those of you who are watching. We're kind of confused exactly as to why Dread is doing things the way he's doing. It's all about like efficiency right now.
Locked.
It's locked. We have no more of those. That's so unfortunate. Okay, in that case, we're gonna do... Is this better than what I have? It's a two-handed axe. I don't want it two-handed. I'm gonna mark that. No strength on that, though. That's got some strength. Gonna hold on to that, maybe. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Slightly better than what we have. Dodge chance. 92 strength. Maximum life. +1 fate per second, though, is a little bit better. Hold on. That's the one thing these enemies always get the drop on you. I think we're gonna pop... Definitely should pop a potion for experience points. I think the next thing we should do is look for something we can open. Maybe go near a chest. Maybe do that. Because we want to do the Grim Favors too while we're at it. And that way we can get, like, possible more experience points that way as well. You know, it's all about, like, efficient farming here. Trying to do, like, the best things that we can for experience points for Paragon farming. I'll do the event because this should give me a decent amount of cinders, hopefully, depending on the type of event it is. It's one of those. Okay. This doesn't start out too bad. Actually, I think I'm gonna just pop my ultimate here to make this go quicker. Okay. Let's do that. Pop that gate. Good. There's another one over here. We'll pop it. The wing strikes are so freaking good in Arbiter form. Really love it. Okay. Yep. Another Paragon level. He went down pretty quick. That was so clean of a damage rotation. God, I love it, but we didn't get any really good loot necessarily. Let's see here. Get that. And drop that for now. Drop that for now. Still haven't gotten any white gear. Why did I get a random gray helm? That's like disrespect, man. Why gray? Ah, man, I want to look at the loot. Nope, no time for that. A looter's job is never done at this point. Let's see. Let's go over this way. See if we can get another density. I feel like they've changed health tides a lot, which I don't know if I like that change. I felt like there were a lot more density before. I feel like I'm not seeing enough enemies to really procure it. Before it was too many. Now I feel like it's not enough. That's kind of crazy. I guess they really have kind of made certain things a little bit easier, because I know back in the day, believe it or not, people used to complain that health tides were too difficult to do. I didn't really find them that difficult. I kind of liked a little bit of the challenge to them. Just because, like, usually the enemies were, what was it, like 5 levels above what you were? I don't want to go to expert difficulty yet, too, because the thing about it is I don't have, like, any whites, which I really kind of need right now. We're gonna token. So, you know, I'm trying to do things a little bit efficient. You know, the level where it's easy to speed farm. That's the most important thing, because if I take, like, a long time to kill through enemies, I'm not efficiently farming right now. And because we're not, like, perfectly geared up at the moment, it's gonna take a while, you know. all things, this is what we're going to be doing. I think I'm going to be playing more Diablo 4 tomorrow as well, because I need to really prep. I want to get like a really good feel for the Paladin in case I decide to. I'm probably going to play Warlock, even though for Vessel of Hatred expansion, but then I have to make like a whole new character. And then there's the question, I've seen some other content creators that were particularly not too certain whether the expansion was going to have... Oh no, I'm stuck here for a second. Okay. I don't know if I got stuck for a reason. Let's see that. Oh, I hope I don't step out of the circle beforehand. That would be kind of foolish. You know, so there's a lot of things we gotta do. Watch out. Good. 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 Take care of these enemies. So, you know, these stream sessions are just me basically gearing up and getting ready. Plus, I really want to play Season because I haven't played very much of the Season, so, you know. I have my dog somewhere around here, right? Aw, damn it. I hate that one particular ultimate makes you jump out of that because we would have almost certainly had that. Alright, I picked up another one of those butcher ones. There's a chest here, but I don't have enough cinders to open it, so I'm looking for some cinders. I got another Paragon. I will say, the one thing I do like is I feel like it's easier to level in the game again, which is kind of nice for me, because sometimes I felt like it was taking too long before. They have made some decent changes that I particularly like because I feel like it respects my time. There are content creators that would prefer to be a little bit more difficult and a little bit more grindy, as it was like in Diablo 2. I don't really want it to go back to that type of style, because if it does, it just wouldn't be like, you know, fun for us. For, you know, people who can't spend a whole bunch of time on this game anymore, you know? You get what I'm feeling? If you're picking up what I'm putting down. Alright. Let's see here. I have 90. I already opened one. This guy's pretty powerful. Not that bad. I think we can take this Harbinger out fairly easily. Blessed Hammer shall prevail here, hopefully. The up close and personal one. This is like a melee class, in case you don't know. Another group of enemies, it's fine. We'll take care of them pretty quickly. Open that. What do I gotta do over here? Baneful Heart? Baneful Heart? Nobody's gonna come to help though, that's the sad part. We have to do this in order to get the help. What is it called? The Tree of Whispers thing done, so we might as well do it for the help. Take our argument here. Okay, good. Nice. I think we just got another seasonal objective done, which is super important right now. Ah, I got stuck. No. Alright, let's do this. Okay, cool. I don't like that particular skill that I'm using, but I have to get, like, the next best in slot. Okay. Ooh, wing strikes. Look at this. Big kill bonus going on. Nice, 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 nice. Good job. Look at this. Okay. 400 kill streak. Gotta keep it going. Gotta keep it going, Dreadknights. This is the best way to Paragon farm. Stuff like this. Surprised there's nobody at all on this map. Okay. I don't want to do this just yet, because this is going to leave me in a location. Oh, it's a very tanky enemy. Gotta be careful, because she does this, like, strike attack that can kind of mess you up big time. I mean, I had to sacrifice my kill streak there, but it was worth it. Oh, she's in that. Come on. No. Evade. Evade. Oh, no. I'm in big trouble, Dreadknights. Oh. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Come on. Come on. I'm trying to survive till the 42. Nope. Give me 1 sec, I got him. Okay, that was unfortunate. It happens. Could still take her out. We just lost a whole bunch of cinders, but it doesn't matter, really. It's more about the loot that she drops than anything. Where is she? Where is she? It's over that way. Get on the horse. Come on. And I think she disappeared. Did she? She's still here? She's still here. Okay, great. Just take her out the easy way. There we go. Nice. We didn't get any white material, though, which is what I really wanted. Let's drop this down. Drop it down. I don't want to have to switch to mouse and keyboard, but I might have to. Things keep up. Please, game. I wish to drop items. Let me drop the items, game. It's more like my controller right now. There we go. I would like to drop this. Okay. Like to drop this. That's kind of crap. These boots are not better than what I have. I'm gonna pick that up. Pick that up. Pick up this. Pick up that. Because those are all new items. This is 15 toughness, so it's a little bit better than what we have. I'm gonna swap to it for now. Just so we have a little bit more toughness. Because we're basically, this isn't like the end game build, this is just like extra gear at this point, so it doesn't really matter too much. Because none of those skills really do anything for me. Actually, the critical, I'm gonna keep the critical strike one on for this. Okay. Keep that. Get rid of that. Anything else here that we could open? Maybe a chest of some sort. There's this over there. Let's get to it. Okay, so we're gonna go up and around. Gonna ignore the small fries for now. The one thing is, unfortunately, you can't climb up and mount it with the horse, so I just kind of gotta, you know, to then get back on the horse again. Go this way. But then ignore the small fries. I hate that the horses have stamina burst still. I feel like that's so unnecessary for a mount. Alright. Hit a couple of Paragon levels too, so that's great. Picked up a decent helm that's bloodstained, so that's also kind of good because the bloodstain armors are a little bit better than anything else this season. Okay, good. Let's open that. Nice. Hit those with judgment. Okay, good. Nice. I don't think we're gonna have like too much time to open in our chest here. Maybe we will. And do this here. Just so we can see if we can get a couple more cinders going. That it? That's a small one. I was expecting to be something a little bit more monumental. There's something over here. Let's go check it out. Let's see if we can get like more enemies to spawn while we're at it. That's how much? There's 27 minutes left in this alpha. Nice. Good. Try to see if we can trigger more enemies. That's crazy how Helltides now feel way too easy. Maybe it's just because of the Paladin, but they definitely feel. I know if I bump it up, it's going to be a little bit harder, but not just yet because we're not geared up appropriately. And on top of that, we have to do seasonal objectives in hard, which is why I'm focusing on hard difficulty right now, because I am doing the season. And because I started way later than everybody else. Glittering worms, glittering worms. But it is good to be back in Diablo. Like, I enjoy this. This is like my comfort game, in a way. Which I know it kind of sounds weird for people. Why the hell is a dungeon crawler this comfort game? This is why I enjoy to play. I know, like, Diablo 4 has had a mixed reception. I, myself, have, like, a love and hate relationship with it at the moment. It is going to get better with the expansion based on everything I know so far. So, you know, there's a lot of things that are going to be reworked, you know. A lot of people are like, Path of Exile 2, Dread. Why are you playing Path of Exile 2? I don't like Path of Exile. I respect what it does for the genre, but you know, when I play a dungeon crawler, I like to play Diablo. You know, it's like if you're going to play a Pokemon game, you'll play Pokemon, you're not necessarily going to play Power World, right? If you want to play Pokemon. You know, even the Power World's vastly different. It's closer to, like, Ark, Survival, Evolve. I have 75, so I can open in our chest. So there's one over here. Let's do that. Alright. And then we'll open here. Okay, good. Let's get the Gift of Mysteries. There's so much of the Paragon board that I'm gonna have to mess around with now that we have, like, a whole bunch of stuff. What is this? Worse than what I have. What is this? Give me something better. Worse than what I have. Okay. I don't know. I think what we should do is go to Tree of Whispers first. Because there's a... Hold that fought because we're being attacked. That's so rude of them to do that, right? It's a meeting offering. Cool. I need that for the butcher. Alright. So what we're gonna do is, before we got rudely interrupted, we're gonna go to Tree of Whispers. We're gonna redeem one of the caches. And then we're gonna kind of continue on our merry way. Continue the grind and loot. I look so evil. I wanted to go for evil paladin look here. Let me make sure we have game audio because I didn't check. We do have game audio and we have perfectly good and green there. Nice. Let's see. Blacksmith. Old junk.
Come back if you need the forge.
Let's do this. Honestly, 750 item power is what we're trying to go for with stuff, but I'm not gonna just yet. Alright, that's the occultist. Let's see here. I haven't tempered anything either, too, because I just kind of didn't want to waste manuals like that.
It is done.
Fresh meat box. Greater weapons, one-handed. I need a one-handed. The rings, I need a ring, too. Let's try with the legendary collection. Hopefully get something good. I was hoping for a unique there. We did not get it. I am sad. Well, at least we got some stuff. Well, better ring, but it doesn't give me arbiters. Is this better than this one? So we'll swap it for now. And I'll put the judgment on it. Don't worry about that because I think we can do that. Hold on. Yeah, because I want... And we could restore primary resources. What is this one? Yeah, okay. We gotta use the occultist here a minute. There's the occultist. That's a blacksmith. Let's use you first.
Don't ruin all that work.
Yeah, I'm not ruining it. Ooh, critical strikes, core skills. That's actually better than that one. So we're gonna hopefully get a good roll on the ring.
Whatever.
Aspect materials, jurisdiction. Okay. I gotta remember the name of that one. Aspect of dedication. Okay, cool. Alright, so we're gonna change two of the rings that we have right now, right? We need aspect material, jurisdiction on one of these rings. Good. I'm hoping it's 195 and that we didn't just burn a ring to get worse stats. 196, okay, good. Does anybody remember the other ring? Is it aspect of heavenly strength? No. Let's put the ring in first and we'll find out. Not that one. This one. Aspect of... No, we put that one. Aspect of utmost glory. Healthy weaken? No. Aspect of needle? No. Rapid aspect. Squire's aspect. Pentiant's aspect. Vanguard's aspect. Maybe it was under resources? Aspect of dedication, right? Yeah, that's what we had before. And that was working pretty good for this build.
Another happy customer.
Okay, cool. What do we have on you? Justice skills, which I don't really use. So if I can get a better glove with something that's a little bit more useful, like a blessed hammer skill, that would be ideal. When an arbiter kills grant vulnerable damage, that's probably better than what I'm using right now. Unstoppable. I'm looking for something that can kind of power up Blessed Hammer, because I've been just kind of getting rid of stuff for a while. Your disciple skills? Yeah, that's actually important. Switching our gloves. This. We lose critical strikes, but... Actually, that's better for this build. Alright, what else? 91, that's not really that big of an improvement. Let's see. Slightly better and slightly worse. I don't need that. Cooldown, so reduction, 7.1, eh. Just trying to get, like, the most good item powers right now. Like, 750 ideal. 700, this is slightly better, but it's worse because it doesn't have critical strike damage. If I had critical strike damage, it would be kind of worth it first, but it's not at the way it is. Alright. You know, so we're kind of still fairy crafting. I wonder how many ovals I have. Also, because we have been doing seasonal journeys, let me be smart here, right? Claim stuff. How many more do we have to do? I think we did it. Okay, good. So now we can actually do the pit, almost? No, okay, it's this one. I was looking at the wrong tab. We still have to do quite a bit of work here. So, we have to do nightmare dungeons. In any town, they can bestow items, magical. Craft a nightmare dungeon sigil. We'll do that because that's easy and we're already here. So let's do one. Just one. So we can get the seasonal journey out of the way for that. Collect. Okay, what am I going to do else? Brutality ranks. Equip full set of magic bloodhide items. That's going to take a while. So let's not focus on that one. Let's see. This is the Iron Wolves. We've been doing that. Tortured gifts. We could go back and do that. That's pretty easy. It's a Helltide anyway. Slaughterhouses, that's easy to do. Bounty caches by completing whispers. We can do that passively with the Helltides. World Event Masters on hard. I think I'm doing them slowly. Okay. So we kind of have an objective as to what we're going to do. So we're basically going back into Helltides. And we're going to be farming the crap out of Helltides still. Let me open my hydration while we're waiting. Alright, we should be a little bit more powerful now, too. And hopefully we can spawn more of the Butcher, too, so, you know, that's a plus. And let's drop here. I have 60 minutes to grind this area. There will be another Helltide after this, but we'll probably switch to Slaughterhouses then. Just to make things a little bit more efficient. I might stream more later, but with no mic. Because I only have like 2 hours. I might then later on stream like no mic for a bit. This thing's so tanky. Okay, another Paragon level. I know we have to also do like Paragon stuff, but I gotta wait. Because I gotta fix up the board and stuff. I don't want to set all my build before I start messing with like Paragon boards and stuff. Okay, good. Decent amount. Get rid of those. Pass that just for a hell of it. I really don't like this skill, so I definitely have to change it. Alright. Wow, that gave us a lot of stuff right away there. Okay. Let's go here. That'll be our next objective. I mean, I'm kind of grateful that they're changing like the endgame system, so it'll be a little bit more than just like doing this type of busy work. Because I feel like the biggest drawback, and I say this like with love for the Diablo franchise, I feel like the endgame stuff that you do in this game, just, I don't know, it's just way different. Like, I know we have the pits now, which kind of made things a little bit better, but I feel like it's enough. So, you know, with the Lord of Hatred expansion is going to change kind of how endgame works, because now we'll have, like, the war plans and stuff, which seems like it'll be kind of okay. You know, not so much if you're trying to do multiplayer Diablo, but I'm more like a single-player Diablo player, give or take. Good. Let's see. I'm gonna continue to do here. And this build, I like the build that I have, even if it's not like super major. I need this really rare mace to increase like the damage of Blessed Hammers. I haven't been able to get it to drop, which is kind of a bit annoying. Alright, let's go. Hammer time. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Alright, let's do this. Nice. They're definitely stronger. We did that area. Let's go over there. Still not enough to open a chest. Oh, hold on. Hold that thought. We just got ambushed. Take care of these small fries first. Nice, 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 nice. Let's climb down. Another level up, Paragon 18. We went through like 20 Paragon levels on stream so far. That's freaking cool. Definitely, like, it's giving me more, like, Diablo 4 right now is starting to feel a lot like Diablo 3, which I don't mind it, because obviously if you've ever been to my channel, you know I did a lot of Diablo 3 stuff. So any game that plays similar to Diablo 3 I kind of like, but I could see why if you're like a Diablo 2 purist right now, you probably wouldn't like this. This definitely feels more like Diablo 3. Because I feel like, you know, leveling is kind of nice. It feels fast. I feel like I'm doing things efficiently. I don't like loot. Loot, though, is not... I still feel like we're not seeing enough meaningful loot. Like, it's taken a long time for me to see a drop that's actually, like, something I actually need for my build. Okay, good. Let's pick that up. Did we kill it? Is that it? Where's the enemy? Is that it? We did it? I didn't even notice? Okay. It's still active, is it not? Let me see. I'm gonna double check here. Well, apparently it wasn't active. Alright, well. Let's go over here then to continue this because I have to do this part of the seasonal journey. I know for some people this is like busy work while you're doing pits and stuff. I started the season super late. It's a miracle that I was like, hey, you know, pick up, you know, Lord of Hatred expansion, might as well play some of the season out before we start, you know. Not my first rodeo, obviously. I do like that it feels like Diablo 3, though. I feel like the game in the current state, outside loot, like I feel like the loot has to kind of be improved, but I feel like it's better. I feel like it didn't take me a long time to level. It only took me like a couple hours to get to max level. You know, what's max level currently, because in Lord of Hatred you'll be at level 70. Which I think is kind of cool here. Let's go this way. Just activate this. Pick out the enemies. Good. We'll probably cast some Blessed Hammers. I don't want to waste too many of these, because it burns through your faith quite a bit. Evil has challenged me. Well, then show yourself, Evil. I'm not afraid of you. Alright. Got it. Not enough to push it over the edge, though. Okay, let's activate this in our ritual site. Is that enough to do it? No. Alright. We're looking for a specific location. Oh, man, I got an ambush there. I wasn't expecting it. Okay. Cool. Let's do that. Good. Alright, so I'm gonna go over this one. So we can do some fast, efficient stuff. I'm gonna go up this way. Roar! I'm not afraid of you. Square up against the great and powerful Dreadknights game and see what happens. Okay, cool. Nice, not bad. There's a couple more enemies here, so let's take them out. Big sweep of it. Alright, let's see here. We have up here where I can do something. Gotta go up the mountain. Can I go this way? I can. Okay, nice. Let's get the ritual. This is the third one. Another level up. You can go back and do the Tree of Whispers. I'm gonna hold off on the Tree of Whispers for the moment, just because I wanna continue to do seasonal stuff. And if I move from this area right now, when we only have like 11 seconds left, I won't be able to kind of get some of the rest of the objectives I need done very quickly. So it's kind of would not be in our benefit right now. Definitely Whispers, I got that done. Okay, cool. You know, because again, efficiency is all about this. It's not a matter, we're not doing like efficient runs and it doesn't make a whole bunch of sense to do, especially when I still have stuff that we can get. Okay, nice. I think we can get, oh, we can do another like butcher run or two too, I think, because we got some fresh meat. Let's do this too while we're here. Might as well, we're already here. I'm gonna probably change this particular skill because when I was reading it, I thought it was a lot better than it is. And it's not that good for the paladin. I feel like it's kind of a bit of a waste, you know. Blessed Hammers, that was good. I also want to try the Judgment build because I saw an interesting Judgment build. Because obviously, like everybody else, I do go to max roll GG and see stuff with like what everybody else is experimenting with. But I need to see, like, Judgment Build in action. On top of that, we still haven't got any uniques that I really, really need. Alright, fresh meat time! Fresh meat! We are the butcher! Square up! Nice. I don't know how long you can keep actually like that going, though. I feel like it's only supposed to be for a limited amount of time that you can do this. Fresh meat! Fresh meat! Yes. I don't know if you just keep picking fresh meat up to continue the actual damage. Like, they're not very clear as to exactly how this particular seasonal theme thing works. Yes, fresh meat. Fresh meat. More meat. More meat. More meat. More meat. Get your mind out of the gutters. Fresh meat as in flesh here, Dreadknight. I'm say so till I say so. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Nice. LT here. That was kind of a waste of an LT, to be honest with you. Yeah, I guess you just keep picking up fresh meat. As long as you keep fresh meat and not getting hit, like, I see it, I see it. I understand the mechanic now. I get it. Nice. Did we die, or did it just run out? I wonder. Okay, well, that was kind of fun. It's cool transforming into Butcher. I do appreciate that. You know, I hope the Butcher had, like, more of a story, though, you know? Let's get this. Some experience. Thank you. Oh, why are we getting ambushed? Chill out, bros. It's a Helltide. Why am I saying chill out? Obviously, in a Helltide, things are going to be a bit chaotic. Where's another chest? Where's a chest? There's only, like, 2 left on the map. Oh, no. I mean, that's kind of good, too, because we need the rest of these seasonal objectives done, in case that's what I'm doing right now. So I can actually unlock the pit. And I have to do, like, so many level 2 seasonal things. I think I have to also do a capstone dungeon, but it doesn't work the way that it worked in, like, season 1 through 4. It's kind of crazy. Blizzard, please stop changing things. I'm hoping with the Lord of Hatred expansion, whatever they change is the final change, and that they don't change anything anymore. Because me, who comes in and out of this game frequently in the past, like, every time they change something, it throws me completely off, because I'm like, this was the way it was to do it originally, to do, like, effective farming, and then, like, I have to go through some different game mechanics that weren't here before, and it's, like, kind of confusing, because some of these mechanics, like, locking the pit to, like, seasonal journey stuff, it's a lot of busy work, you know? That could be used more efficiently, in my opinion. Speaking of seasonal, let's see what we have. We got that done. I think I can finally actually unlock the pit now. Let's see. It's looking like I can. Pick up this. Thank you. Some experience points while we're at it. Rest of this loot is not good. Is there any other thing I should do here? Let's go back here one more time. Oh, never mind. Hold that. I see a loot goblin. And when I see a loot goblin, I want to kill it right away in case maybe it'll drop a unique. You stingy, you know what? Such a stingy cheapskate, man. Okay, good. Let's get back on our high horse, literally. Dread's actually not a person who has a high... Paragon 22! I mean, I do love the experience changes, because it does feel good. I'm starting to feel powerful. I feel like I'm accomplishing things. I don't feel like I'm taking forever to do stuff like back in the day. You know, so that's nice to me. Some other people might not like that type of change in this game, but I think that's kind of nice, because I feel like I've been, what, streaming almost an hour, and we hit like 22 Paragon levels, and a little bit less than that, maybe 16, because I was already like Paragon 3 or 4. But I appreciate that, because I feel like I'm actually working towards, like, good goals here. Can I do that? No, I can't. Alright. Let's see if we can get to the chest. Is it up on the mountain? No. Yeah, it is. Okay. I'm gonna attack here. Drop down. Here are these enemies. Nice. Let's cast some judgment. Okay. Oh, and there are damage rotation coming up. That's fine. Let's take them out. Okay, good. That's gonna be blacked out because I don't have... I haven't redeemed the Trio Whisperers reward just yet. So that's why, in case you see, like, icons on the map that are blacked out, that's the reason for it. For anybody who's never played Diablo. Now, honestly, would probably be the best time if people are interested in trying out this game to kind of try it out. But again, like, if you've never played a dungeon crawler before, there are some mechanics that might go a little bit over your head. But I feel like it's more accessible than older Diablo games in a way. Like, for example, Let me cast this here because if I don't, we might be in a bad spot. So, like, some people will recommend Diablo 2 to new players, and although Diablo 2 is a classic and a very good game, like, if you've never played a dungeon crawler before, I feel like that game is a little too hard for people who are newcomers, because the thing is, in Diablo 2, when you die, you lose all your loot, and you have to go back and pick up it from your dead body, which is something that will turn a lot of people off of Diablo games. So I kind of usually recommend if somebody's getting into Diablo or trying to, that they probably start with Diablo 3, because I feel like that's the most new player-friendly experience you can have, and then probably Diablo 4 is also, you know, pretty decent-ish. The only thing is, like, you know, in any dungeon crawler, the whole point of it is doing very repetitive stuff, so if you don't like doing repetitive stuff like you're seeing on screen right now, probably gonna be a tough sell for you. Alright, less than 5 minutes. Is there a chest here? Chest over here. So let's open it. This will probably be the last chest I can open. Yeah. We'll probably not be able to make any more cinders. Let me cast this here, because if I don't, we're going to be in prone. Okay, nice. And, like, easy classes, Sorceress. Sorceress was really fun to play. I do feel like the Paladin's pretty good. I wish they would buff, like, Necromancer minion builds, because I used to love minion builds in Diablo 2. And you can't really play minion builds. I mean, you can play it in Diablo 4, but in its current state, not so... Really? Lord of Hatred expansion, maybe I'll change that. Alright, let's open... Take some of these out. I'm gonna, once the hour is up, I'm gonna switch to a different endgame activity. Keep that in mind, it's not just going to be Helltides, but this is like the most important thing to do right now. Okay, good. I'll cast this. I'll cast this up here. This one's a much more tanky guy. I might actually pop the ultimate, you know. No point losing it, you know. Okay, good. Is there any more chests around? I think we've opened just about all of them except this one. We need like 75 cinders in the span of 3 minutes. Hopefully we can speedrun it here. Again, it's very dependent on like the enemy's rotation here. Something up here. Can I summon something? Okay, let's use this. Why? Because I need like more things to spawn just so I can open the chest. Might not be the best idea. On top of this, this is like free experience points, so why wouldn't I want free experience? Good. Decent amount of damage. Nice. Perfect. Let's go Y. Alright. I don't have to really cast too much more. There's a rune word. We'll pick it up in the madness later on. Okay, let's cast some more. Blessed Hammer feels very strong to me right now. Remember, I was playing in campaign, I was like, it feels weak. Now it feels in a very good spot. And I don't even have the weapon to make it like super busted. I'm hoping we'll eventually get it to see it drop, but I'm kind of losing hope at this point. Okay, let's cast that. Amount of damage again. We're just gonna kind of like chill and vibe to looting. I mean, for some people this probably is not like, you're like, why? This looks so repetitive. This is relaxing to me, believe it or not. Like whenever I'm feeling a certain way about stuff, I always play Diablo. I feel better about things. Okay. Ultimate's about to pop, and then we're just gonna run rough shot on this thing. Hopefully, where are you going? Stop running away from me. I'm the great and powerful Dreadscape Gaming. You will succumb to my will. Okay. That gave us enough cinders to open the very last chest that spawned. So we were able to do everything in the Helltide with a minute to spare. So we were very efficient with our farming. Nice. Okay. Since we got what we needed from here, and there's no more chests to open, as you can see, Dreadknights, I opened literally every chest that was available on the map. This is how you know Dread has played way too much of Diablo games. And there's only a minute left. No point to do this right now. We are going to go to the Tree of Whispers. We're going to redeem stuff. Let's zoom out of the map here. So we're going to go over here. That was very fast and efficient. I love that. It was great. It was very, very good. We just got to get some uniques, though, man. We don't have any uniques. I'm starting to feel sad about that. Let's get rid of... Let's check our loot first, right? Legendary two-handed sword, I can't use. I need a one-handed sword for this. Any build I'm doing right now is a one-handed sword build. 750. I'm gonna hold on to this. Worst pants. Better boots. 750. We'll take that. 750 is like max power for where I am, I believe. So 750 on the gloves. I already have 750 on the gloves. It's not worth that. No. No. 750 on the amulet. Okay, so I'm gonna mark that because we're gonna swap that. Buckler. Mace. 66. Judgment detonations can detonate air judgments. I think we're gonna equip this weapon. I'm gonna mark that as well as something. So we got some decent loot actually this time around. So we'll be at 750 item power, which is kind of important. Very, very important for what I'm trying to accomplish. Hold on. One of these a chest piece? They are. Might keep the bloody one. Oh, never mind. Judging enemy grants you 76. Interesting. Oh, it's better. We'll take it for now. Take that. Get rid of that. Two-handed maces I don't want. Only single-handed stuff for this build. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so we're off to a good start here. Now we'll go to True Whispers, redeem. We'll get another Paragon level. We'll fix up the Paragon board a little bit too while we're at it, since we're already took a break from the action. I need a one-handed weapon. Give me the white mace. It's not the white mace that I want. At least it's something. Ooh, 750 overpower damage though. Eh. I don't know. I don't really like this. I'll hold on to it for later, maybe. It wasn't exactly what I was hoping to get out of a True Whisper cache. I was hoping for something a little bit different. Maybe we should do some Nightmare Dungeons while we're here, right? Blacksmith, let's get rid of stuff from you. I'm gonna do a Nightmare Dungeon because I haven't really done. Okay, so we got 20 points Paragon. Alright. Strength. Strength. We're just gonna... I don't think I have anything really I can put in this just yet. So... bear with me. It's a damage one. We'll take that for now. And damage. Like these damage is kind of important right now. They're gonna change all this anyway, so it's not gonna be the same anymore. So I'm just kind of gearing up for that. Like the whole Paragon system's gonna change. Alright. I'm kind of mad that I don't have anything with Blessed Hammers just yet. I'd say with Blessed Hammer would make the life a lot easier. Judging enemy grants you 700 increased armor. Crowd control. Like, we haven't gotten anything really amazing. Juggernaut aspect. Undying aspect. Let's see offensive. Because I'm looking for something that would be kind of helpful. That might be helpful. Unstoppable. Fate can favor granting you the same bonus more than once. Increased damage is set damage types. I don't think that's worth it. Holy Fire damage is increased. That could be kind of useful for now. Because Blessed Hammers are fire. Aspect of Intercom. Aspect of Garrus. Discipline skills increase. That might be useful. I think we'll go with discipline skills for now. Because Edgemaster's pretty good, but since this is a discipline build mostly, I think that would be more ideal, not this. Potentially. I'm gonna... For science. What do I have currently on it? Yeah, a crappy thing. Okay. We'll use the sword, or use that. They're both 750. They both do the same. This got better strength and better vulnerable. This one's got better rolls, though. I think we'll take the mace for now, actually. Despite the fact I say I didn't want that. Alright. So we could still hold the shield with the mace. Okay. We'll get rid of those two. Now for this aspect of ascension, I guess it's going to be called. So we got to go here. We're going to have to put this on, right? We're going to have to get rid of this.
The forge is ready for whatever you need.
Let's salvage. I hope this is the right decision here. I don't know. Okay. I don't know.
Well,
So let's put on here aspect of degree. That's not it. We were looking for skill arbiter. I know this is a little bit busy work, but you kind of got to do this. There it is. Decent roll, please. Good enough. All right. So if I'm not mistaken, we should have everything at 750 item power now. Except... Alright, so we're at basically max item power, so that's good. Because I was a little concerned about that, because we need max item powers. Very, very important for what we're trying to accomplish. Okay, so has a health tide popped up? Probably not. We also got some seasonal stuff we could do. Yes, I did it. Okay, season 2 is done. Right? Maybe? Increase the rate of seasonal reputation. I need that just to make this go quicker. Is it over? Or I still have more to claim? Can I do the dungeon yet? You must increase your difficulty tier to do it. Is it finished? No, it's not. It's not fully claimed yet. Alright. Let's see here. What else do I need to do? Because that's what we're going to be focusing on next. Equip full bloodied. I don't think we're going to be doing that. Obtain bounty caches. We still got a lot more to... World events. Use nightmare sigils and complete nightmare dungeons on hard. 3 of them. So let's do some nightmare dungeons. That's the next best thing we can do. Okay, that increased brutality reward. Alright, I don't want a slaughterhouse key. I need a nightmare dungeon. Please tell me I have some nightmare dungeon keys. We do. We don't. Please tell me we have a nightmare dungeon key. Can I not activate any of these nightmare dungeons? It's not letting me use it. Give me a second here, Dreadknights. Let's see. Why can't we activate the nightmare dungeon key? Come on, let me use my nightmare dungeon keys. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Why can't I use any of these keys? I use that key, but I can't use Nightmare Dungeon. Oh, because we have to be at a higher torment difficulty. Do I have any for this level? That's a slaughterhouse. That's a slaughterhouse. I could use this Nightmare Dungeon, so I could use these. Okay. I don't have that many keys, so I'm going to have to probably craft like 2 more of them. At the occultist, because apparently those are for a higher level, ironically, because I was playing expert level. I realized that we weren't really doing too much. Okay. What had happened here? Why did it put me... That was weird. It was supposed to take me to an actual dungeon and put me somewhere else. Glitch, maybe? Okay, let's do the dungeon. Should be relatively easy. I mean, they have reworked the dungeon, so it shouldn't be, like, super bad. Good. Go here. We'll pick a Y. Nice. Let's throw this here. Take a couple attacks while we're at it. Okay, decent damage rotation. Let's go up this way. Got a shield that's bloody. That might be kind of useful if the rolls are good enough. I need some obols too, that's the thing. Alright, we got a treasure room key. Good. We just gotta find the treasure room. Ooh, baneful coils. Finally, something useful. I don't know if you can upgrade your actual gear with star levels anymore either, because it looks like they may have changed that too. Maybe if they've refined it for master reworking only on raid, I don't know. Unfortunately, we can't use the mount in the dungeon. In our Paragon level. That's what I like to see. Who's screaming? No, no, no! Don't worry! Dread the Paladin will come to save you! I don't think we might have been too late there, Dreadknights. Okay, good. Let's take care of a couple enemies here. Where would be? Nice. Quick. It's a shield. Pick it up just in case it's one that I need. And because you really don't want to ever drop loot. Kind of dumb to not pick up like loot that's shining. This thing's super far away. Let's throw the blessed hammers. These things explode, so I'm trying to be very careful for them. Alright, up this way. Maybe up this way. I'm assuming it's up this way. Assuming it's up this way. Got a amount of damage again. So, like, right now, the only thing I need is white gear. And then just finish, like, the seasonal journey stuff, and then we'll go start doing pit runs. I don't know if the pit, hopefully we'll be able to get to, like, Torment 1 difficulty today, because it's, like, the major objective that I'm trying to get to. I appreciate, like, at least the dungeon layout isn't as bad as it used to be in the game, too. Alright. I'm gonna kill it. If I see it's a goblin, without even thinking. Okay. We opened that gate, but it didn't, like, give me anything. Alright. Let's get rid of some of the rest of the enemies, too, while we're at it. I like the massacre bonus. I hope they carry this over next season. Then people probably complain it's too much like D3. But I kind of like it, because, you know, it gives you a little bit of extra experience points. Like, we've basically grinded about, like, 21 levels on stream. You know, even though my Paragon board's gonna look way different next season. Because they're, like, completely overhauling a whole bunch of the systems. Let's go. I could probably do some Slaughterhouse, too. I wish the Slaughterhouses actually counted for your seasonal journey as a Nightmare dungeon, but they don't, because it's like a in-game activity. With a event activity, I should say. Okay, good. Let's push here. Not bad. Good amount of damage. Good amount of damage. Alright. I think I found a white to drop. Our first white. Yes, let's go. Please be good. Please be good. I'm not going to check it just yet because I know that usually I think they were tucking the uniques into Nightmare dungeons now. I don't know how I feel about that, but you know. We'll do what we gotta do, right? This is part of the... As I always said in Diablo 3 videos when I did the guide builds, it's about the journey, not so much the destination, you know? You just enjoy the journey and how it goes. You don't rush things too much. Should probably move here. Pass us for safety. Good. Like, I have so much fun with this game. I can't tell you how much fun I have with this. Like, it might not seem like it, but I'm really enjoying myself just looting. And the fact that I got, like, a white to drop, is it good? It's the fate. I'm happy with that. It's not as good as what we have, but I will swap to that. Yes. Yes, yes, I like that. Fist of Fate. Nice, nice, nice. I gotta hold off on that for now, though. I can't. I'm not gonna equip it just yet. That I can master rework. I don't know if I have the material to be able to master work already, but we'll check out the smithy and see. That's going to come in very handy for now. It pays to do Nightmare Dungeon sometimes. That's our first white. It felt like we were never going to get one. I was losing hope. I need a mace, though, that's white. White is basically unique for those of you who don't know. I have to actually take a screenshot of that, because when I do the social media posts later, and I talk about, like, what we accomplish on stream, because I like to do that. Okay. Take care of these enemies. Nice. Round. Getting close to a boss fight, so this Nightmare Dungeon's almost over anyway. And we can use the strikes, okay. This is gonna be over quick. Yeah, you didn't even have a chance. Alright. That was good. That's a really good rotation. I mean, we're very powerful right now, too. 750 with better stats. Free to rally. Shadow resistance, cold resistance. I'll take that. Slightly better than what we have on the home. That we're definitely using. That we're not using. We're not using. Definitely not using this. Nope. Definitely not using this. Definitely not using this. Alright. 2 Paragon points. Damage to elite. Damage to elite. Because elites are basically yellow and blue monsters, for those who don't know. Alright. Did we get anything for the Doom? There's a Doom event going on where you can get, like, Doom cosmetics. And it's only till, I think, 5 more days. So I'm trying to catch up on this. As you can see, there's still quite a lot of them to do. I'm probably not going to finish it. Unless we get, like, really lucky stuff. I don't know how those drop either. Okay, cool. So it's like, I don't know how many days was left. Let's see, does it say 5 days? And there's like 10 rewards in total. Alright. Let's, back out. And do another Nightmare Dungeon if we got a sigil for that. We gotta do, I think, 3 of these for the seasonal journey. No, we gotta level up. So the first thing is, since we went to a town, I'm gonna talk to the smithy because I want to see if I can master rework the Fist of Fate. I mean, it's just a good item to have right now. Like, it really is. It's such a good item to have right now.
Sturdy and balanced. Damn fine piece.
I'm surprised we had all that already. So this is gonna be better than what I have on my gloves right now. Kinda. It's a lucky hit, lucky chance that it'll proc like vulnerable. Our critical strike isn't exactly amazing, but again, it's look at the skill. Your attacks randomly deal 1% to 265% of their normal damage. That's good. We're gonna hold the gloves, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna keep the gloves just in case. But this is better than what we had. Uniques usually are more powerful. Alright. It looks like it's trying to tell me that there's stuff that I left in the chest. Maybe I didn't pick up everything? Yeah. Alright. Let's pop this. Okay, cool. Let's go to the butcher shop a minute. I'm sorry about that, because this is part of the seasonal event. Like, we're going to be moving around the map crazy. I'm going to take a sip of hydration, too. Things feel like I want to play this game, too. That's right, before I forget. Alright, so we actually got a decent piece of gear. I'm taking a screenshot of that in case you're wondering. I need that for social media posts. So today, at least getting a unique. That was one of the objectives. We'll probably have a chance to get a couple more. Potentially. I hate that the horse gets caught to everything. Dismount, please. Alright, so let's go to the this is the brutality board. Claim a reward. Give me something good. Ooh, 2 whites. 2 whites. Maybe more than 2 whites there. Ah, it's 800 power though. It's a mace. We're gonna swap this because this is really good. The helm is better too. It's 800 because it's an ancestral. So we're gonna swap that too. We're gonna swap all the stuff here again. That's fine. This is discipline skills. This is gonna be gained 5 faith after every judgment. Alright. We gotta go back to the occultists next. We're getting stronger, more powerful than we've ever been before. More powerful than we could ever dream, Dreadknights. Is there occultists in this map? There is, okay. Do you feel the power, Dreadknights? Do you feel the power? We're getting so much stronger. So good, so good, so good right now. Ah, those dopamine hits. You know, even though we're gonna still swap this out back and forth. Alright, we're gonna do... We're gonna come over to this lovely chap.
No witchcraft here.
Yeah, no witchcraft here.
Honest magics.
Which one is it? Faith? Okay, so it's faith every judgment. So that's gonna be a resource generator, so I already know where to look for that. Yeah, let's stick with this one for now because it's kind of been helping. Oh, I have no more material. Haha. Alright. We're gonna have to save it then for now because I used it in master reworking. Haha, the joke's on me. Haha, loser. We'll just save it for later then. At least we got our gloves, right? So hold on to that. Do we have ovals that we can gamba with? Is there a gamba thing here? Those are rings. That's the raven tree. Can't do any gambas here? For real? Alright. We have to do 4 more slaughterhouses. We have to get more cinders and the Helltide. Is the Helltide back up? This Helltide would be great right around here, right? Search for ruins in an Undercity or around Sanctuary, then socket a rune of ritual or a rune of evocation to create a rune word? Oh. I have ruins. Should we just do that on this? Do I have anything that's decent? On meteorite? Reduce your active ultimate? That could be kind of nice. Earthquake? Challenging shout? Evade? Ultimate? Spiritborn's Pestilence Swarm? Gar? I wonder what good rune words that we can make. Knock? Monet? Gain 300 offering? Claw? Movement speed? Zid? Evoke? That might be good. Let's put one of those in. I don't know if this is actually going to make a rune word, so we're just going to kind of trust the process here. And see if it works. It doesn't matter anyway. It... Don't know if that counted for the seasonal journey. We're about to find out. I think it did. It did! Okay, great. One last thing. Now the real question is, what else is there on this list? Find task. Bloodied, we're not going to really get a chance to do that. World events, we haven't done too many of those. So we get to Pentient level here. And we can then do the capstone. How many more of these do I have to do to get the reward, though? Oh, those are the capstone rewards. I think we could do it already. I'm an idiot. Alright, so let's go change our level. let's go do that. Also, where we're at it, I have some gems.
Telling you the truth.
Okay.
I saw my
Nerwin, reward rate claim.
He wants to soak us.
What other reward do we have to claim here?
Right, right. This wouldn't
I don't
have
see
anything to
anything.
do with the money, would it?
I guess we did that. Okay. Let's go talk to the statue because we gotta change our difficulty. And then we'll go one level higher up. Then we gotta do the capstone. Is it expert or Pentium that we want? Pentium, okay. So they want us in the really hard thing now. I hope we're ready for it. Because I feel like we didn't do that much damage. Hopefully with the unique, we'll be able to carry through here. I do want to equip something for critical strike. If it lets me. That was not what I wanted to do. Can I unsocket that? I can, okay, great. Because if I can't unsocket that, I would be crying like a little baby right now. Let's see, what do these do? Vulnerable damage. And jewelry gives us cold resistance, fire resistance, poison resistance, lightning resistance, resistance to all elements. Let's do that. What else? Yeah, let's do that. Just to make life a little bit more weapon ultimate damage. We'll do that too. I mean, for now. This is not like the true endgame build anyway. We get an extra plate. On the skill tree, what should we invest it in? Giant Slayer, Sacred Arms. Unique weapon or shield. Unique helmet, chest, or pants. But not gloves. That's what kind of upsets me about that. Master crafting. Let's do that. So I didn't put any points into that whatsoever. Because again, I'm like just messing around with the build right now. Alright. So I should be able to do the capstone. Okay. Let's hope this works. Hopefully it's not like very, very hard to do. We'll also pop another experience potion. Then I think we'll be at Nightmare 1, so we'll be able to do pit runs too. Let's be smart about this, Dreadknights. What is this? Pound of flesh. Bloody... Okay. Let's wait on that for now. I'm hoping we do a lot of damage to these guys, where we're not, like, completely overwhelmed. Okay, good. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. That unique really helps. A lot more than you would think it would. Or you wouldn't think it, but... Oh, man. Oh, baby, I feel strong. The only thing is, how does the earth things work? Like, how do you cast them? Like, I put rune words, but I don't feel like they don't proc on their own, it seems? Or do they? And I just don't know, maybe? Maybe there's special rune words that you make? I don't know, I gotta, like, read up on that. Because I'm assuming, like, the old rune words from Diablo II Resurrected don't work, right? It just doesn't seem like it would be feasible for that to happen. Oh, go. This is easy. Let's go. Let's go. One unique saved us. Saved our buns big time. Nice. The problem is, like, I'm not going to get our Fist of Fate for a while. So, like, when I have to change my gear roll again. Okay, sweet. Let's go. Why? Alright, nice. Good amount of damage here. Oh, we're so powerful, bros. We're getting so strong. Yes, let's go. We're gonna hit Torment 1 difficulty definitely today. We'll probably do some pit runs too if I have enough time. I know, because I only have like 2 hours to stream. If I could go 3 hours, trust me, I would have gone 3 hours today because this was perfect. Much better. So good. Man, I'm having such a blast playing again. Like, there's just some games that don't scratch the itch for me. Diablo has always been one of those dungeon crawlers that scratches the itch of just looting and having fun and just chilling and vibing. You know? I obviously, as I'm doing, like, damage rotations and stuff, I'm a little bit more quiet when this type of stuff. Because, you know, it's kind of trying to do as fast and efficiently while also trying to commentate exactly what's going on. It's not easy because, like, right now, basically, I'm just casting Defiance and using my Blessed Hammers to kill things. Blessed Hammers are the things that are rotating around me, for those of you who don't know. Okay, nice. Let's go here. I know now, like, you can't upgrade your sockets in Nightmare Dungeons. They changed that too, because now you have to do it in the pits, if I recall correctly. Alright, slay the Door Warden. Where is the Door Warden now? That's what we're looking for, is the Door Warden. I mean, nothing is really, everything's dying super quickly. Now I see why people really like the Paladin. Paladin feels good. I have no space to pick this up, so I'm just gonna leave it there for now. Alright, let's do this. I love whenever I cast that I can do like a little bit of crowd control too, because it's kind of important. You didn't realize this, they were being stunned. I think it's straight across this way, it seems. Nice, nice. Good. Perfect. Let's move. Good amount of damage here again. Shoot these. Yeah, we're definitely way stronger than we've ever been. Because I was trying Pentium last night, difficulty, I was like, I'm not strong enough. We had to gear up to like 750 item power first, because it's like the most imperfect. That's why when people are like, why didn't you do it, you know, why didn't you start with the hard stuff? I have to do some of the monotone stuff first. Because if I don't do like some of the busy work, I can't effectively farm the way I want to. Get rid of you. And just drop you in a hit. You didn't drop any white materials, which was what I really wanted for this run. How dare you? Traveled to the hunting ground? Okay. This is the next area of the Capstone Dungeon. I feel like we're probably gonna... Unless this is like a super hard boss, we should be able to run roughshod on just about everything. Perfect situation. Okay, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let the bodies hit the floor! Nice. Perfect. Just chilling and vibing. Thriving and surviving. Okay, good. Let's throw some hammers this way. Nice. Goodbye. Alright, let's activate. This is the sacrifice altar. I gotta activate this. We're gonna charge for these, so we just gotta make it. I killed the butcher! The butcher randomly showed up! He got one-shotted! Oh, that's funny, man. That's hilarious. I wasn't expecting the butcher to come out of nowhere like fresh meat! He got one-shotted like it was nothing. The great and powerful Dreadscape Gaming has returned, I suppose you could say. Oh man, that was hilarious. I don't think I've ever seen the butcher get one-shotted like that, ever. He just was like, fresh meat! I was like, wait, he spawned? And before I knew it, was already dead. Hilarious. Gotta love it, gotta love it. I think we're kind of... I don't want to say super OP, because we're not like at a super... We're trying to get to our tournament difficulty right now by doing the Capstone Dungeon, but... Hilarious, man. What's another butcher? It's Butcher Hunters, they're called? Oh, okay. Well, they're dead too. Well, I got another level up. Haha. I thought it was the actual butcher. They're like, I guess, minions of the butcher? Alright, what's the next objective? Charge a arbiter. Okay. I think there's one over towards the left side. Let's take care of the small fries where we're at it, just to get more experience points. Rush me! He died in one hit. Hilarious. I'm sorry. It's just too funny. God, I miss this game so much. Like, I could play this for hours and hours and then probably not, like, get bored of it. The gameplay loop feels so much better than it used to. It really does. I'm not saying that because I'm not sponsored by Blizzard. Keep that in mind when I say this. Okay. There's a good rotation. We're not gonna get any good weapons from this area, so let me avoid them. Oh, you want to keep squaring up with me? Fine. Let's see what happens to you. Why are you giving me a loot? Butcher keeps like appearing and just dying in one hit. I think I have my YouTube short that I wanted to make. When the butcher doesn't know when to quit. The butcher Ray doesn't know when to quit here. He just keeps showing up just to get godded. Alright. Summon the Hell Breach. Hilarious. Alright. Cast Defiance, and then we'll cast some Blasted Hammers here. Hate those things that throw, like, those swords. They're my pet peeve. I don't like those enemies. Those enemies are, like, annoying to deal with, kind of. Okay, let's get rid of this, whatever it is. Nice. Here we go again. Fresh meat, no. No fresh meat for you. You've eaten too much, Butcher. It's time to, you know, purge you of your sins. Cool. Let's go. Nice amount of Blessed Hammers. These characters are level 50. We're level 60, that's why. That's why we're able to run roughshod on them. There's a set. I'm level 60, they're level 50. That's why we're able to kill them so quickly and easily. I didn't realize they were level 50. That's why I feel like we're breezing through. We're just picking on a level 50 Butcher. That's why. That's why he's so easy to take down. I get it now. Let's cast this again. I mean, we're fine. Even though there's a whole bunch of stuff coming through. This fresh meat, yes. We know you like fresh meat. You're dead. Your gluttony, your greed sickens me, Butcher. It sickens me. Gosh darn it. Alright, let's kill you. Move around. Let's take these guys out. Perfect. Amazing. Nice, nice, nice. I need a key, right? Paragon level 30. Ooh, and I'm at Paragon level so fast. Okay, well the key is fortunately not that far away. Let's cast this. Holy crap. I probably might... Oh, there's pants! It's a unique, hidden and all that. Nice, a unique. What unique is it? Tacit's a Dawning Sky. Ooh, that might be helpful. Oh, Jesus Christ, you again? Won't even let me look at my stuff, how dare you? Goodbye, Butcher. How many Butchers have spawned? That's like 6 or 7 already. Alright. You think we're gonna fight a Butcher? Okay, it doesn't matter. We're killing these things super quick. Alright, well, peace out. We did the capstone dungeon. That was easy. A little too easy. Alright, I think we can finally do the pit now. We can finally do it. We can finally do it. Rank 2 complete. Okay, new world tier system awaits you. The pit and the tower are now available at the Artificer's Obelisk in Kurgan. Conquer the higher pits. Okay, great. It's unlocked. Tournament unlocked. So now we can go to Tournament 1 difficulty as well. Tournament unlocks new content rewards, which scale in both challenge and riches as you reach greater difficulties. Perfect. So, like, the real game basically just started. Alright. I think we should get rid of one of these. And pick one of those up for the sake of argument. Might keep this. I'm probably not going to equip it just yet, though. This is only 566 item power. So it's pretty low on that. I know, like, when the Kunais, or is it called the Herodic Cube in the new game? Or new expansion, excuse me? You could actually, like, use 3 of those things that you don't need. Curse its touch. I was hoping for better loot, but, you know, we're about to hit tournament anyway, so it's not gonna matter. Most of this stuff's gonna get swapped out. Alright. So we did most of our objectives on stream today. I wanted to get uniques. We got 2 uniques on stream. I wanted to be able to get to the pit. We got to the pit. And we're making good strides all around. I probably got about like 20 more minutes I can stream. And then I'm gonna have to say goodbye to everybody. So let's go get the pit done, right? I want to do that. Pit is over here, if I recall correctly. We'll go do the pit first. So we can kind of augment some gems. Now the game basically becomes Nightmare Dungeon City. I also have to check my seasonal objectives too. So maybe blacksmith first. I hear the blacksmith, but I don't see the blacksmith. Blacksmith's behind me, maybe? Can I zoom in on this map? I cannot. It's up that way. What's the ironic thing is if you're listening in my headphones right now, you would hear like it's coming from the opposite end. It's not coming from where they imply it is. Okay. It's not copium. I'm being serious with that. Alright, occultists, we don't need that right now. This is world tier. This is the pit. So I should be able to do this now, because I completed... I did that! Why is it not letting me activate it? Do I have to hit this? Oh, I have to hit this first. Okay. Fine, claim our rewards. Alright. Pit, Torment 1. Okay. This is the next objective. I'm gonna put all 4 in here for now. I do like they kind of changed that because it used to like take forever to get smoldering ashes too. So that's a nice little change as well. Blizzard's done some good changes. I can't complain. There's some like actual decent changes mixed in with everything. Oh, I wanted a unique. None of this stuff's gonna be useful. No. Let's do that. Get rid of that. 750 toughness. 969. What's the difference? A little bit more strength. It's fine. I'm gonna not, because I'm looking for specific gear right now, so those things don't really matter too much for people who are coming in. If you're joining us, we're playing Diablo IV. Season 12. Season Slaughter. We just finished the capstone dungeon that allowed me to unlock Torment 1 difficulty. I'm gonna do a pit now. The pit. Torment 1 difficulty? I think that would probably, we should start at that, right? Let's open it. Let's see if we can handle Torment 1. I don't know if we got, because we might have to kind of fix our gear up a little bit more. Playing Blessed Hammer, I was gonna say Crusader, Paladin. Alright, so these are like speedy content. So basically our goal is to speedrun through this as fast as possible. I might cheat a little bit by using the ultimate, just to kind of get a little bit here. Because the wing strike is so good. Okay, good. I feel like we're necessarily ready yet for this content. Let's try. Wing strikes lasts fortunately a long time. It'll kind of give me some time to... Okay, let's avoid that, because we don't want to be stupid. Take that. Good. Gotta kill as many enemies. One thing is the Paladin's kind of a little bit slow when he doesn't have his ultimate up, which might be a problem for this particular area. Gotta be on damage. Let's continue to cast that. Alright. Let's get some Blessed Hammers here. Cast this by might. For safety. Oh, there's a lot of hate coming this way. Oh, so many enemies. Okay, let's wait on this. We're not losing health though, so that's a plus. Okay, good. Continue to take them out. Oh. Uh-oh. I don't want that to happen. I almost hit the teleport button. Okay, good. Where we go next? We'll definitely be able to clear it before the clear time is. The boss might be the problem. So we gotta be kind of cautious how we do it when we get to the boss. Like that. Alright, let's go. Take these out. I will be streaming more Diablo 4 also on Friday. Because we're gonna be continuing the season. Because I'm preparing for the Lord of Hatred DLC expansion. So I have a lot of like Fury Crossing I have to do. Okay, cool. Ow! How dare you? 12 minutes to clear this for the Pit Guardian. Might have to pop on her ultimate, maybe. It's not going to be the fastest pit clear time, keep that in mind. It's going to be a pit clear time, though. Let's just do it. Because we're losing time. Okay, come on. Where's the rest of these enemies? Ironically, I feel like now the problem is the enemies haven't spawned quick enough for us to kill them. Come on. Come get some. I am avenging Anarius for his stupid crimes and everything they did. Anarius is one of the most annoying characters. Alright, cool. Let's do this. Nice. Good amount of damage. Nice, nice, nicer, nicer. Okay, let's take them out. Why? Tell me why. Tell me why. Look at them. I just can't burn through all my faith either. Again, this is not like a super optimized build either, Dreadknights. In case you're wondering about that. So it's taking a little longer. Okay, good. I kind of want to save my ultimate for when we eventually get to the boss too. Alright, please pick that up. Okay, good. Endless. No skills. Okay, none of my skills have resource cost. That's going to be actually kind of useful, because that means I can get my ultimate up here a lot quicker. Okay, good. Perfect. Good amount of damage here. Nice, nice, nice. Perfect. Goodbye. Where are you? Where's the rest of the enemies, man? I feel like now the problem is we're killing them quicker than they can spawn. How is that possible? Make it make sense. Before I felt like it was too hard. Now I feel like it's not hard enough. Okay, push your brutality. These guys are hard though. Alright. Maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe Dread shouldn't have spoken too soon. Like a boss, I feel? I'm out of faith. These things are draining my faith, literally. Alright, let's take care of them again. Come on, where are you going? Stop running away! That big a little you-know-what. Jeez, man. Look, it took it forever to kill that thing. Alright. I gotta go all the way down that way. Restore some faith, too, a minute. Oh, finally. Sorry about that. The controller got a little bit stuck at the worst time. Alright. Let's go. Like I said, I'm waiting for a new controller to come in. So, it'll be a while. Alright. Is there any more enemies here? There's maybe that way. I feel like we're not gonna make the time just simply because there's not enough enemies. How's that possible? Is there a gate maybe somewhere in too? Okay. Nice. Nice. Alright. Come on, don't get stuck, controller. Okay, good. I really hate that skill too, that's why I kind of avoid using it. Doesn't really like work in our benefit half the time. These things take forever to kill too. Alright, another group of enemies. Hopefully we can clear it. Alright. Take that. I don't like the rework on the pit. I gotta be honest with you. I feel like the pit before the system before was a little bit better, because I feel like the density in this is not working for me. I'm like, where's the rest of the enemies? Can I ride on a horse here? No, I can't. Is there like a gate somewhere? Maybe over there? Now the problem is we don't have enough enemies to run through. That's annoying as hell. Before they were just too strong. Now it's just there's not enough of them. Ah, the pit. Why did you rework? Hopefully they fix this. Because if this is how the pit is, I can understand why some people have been a bit disappointed with it. Alright. It took forever to get to this side of them. Alright, let's go in here because I'm not trying to get hit by that. Alright, nice. New enemies to attack. Okay. These are a little bit easier to deal with. Okay, cool. Go in. Debate the... You're probably like, why the hell are you doing that, Dread? Trust the process. We're trying to kill as many of the small fries as fast as possible. Alright, good. Good now. The wing strikes are so freaking good. Like, transforming into basically what looks like a Naris. So freaking cool. Chef's kiss. That's the one thing I really like about the Paladin. They made that part about the Paladin, like, super cool. Which is kind of nice. Like, I wanted to name my character originally Tyrael. You know, like one of the old school Diablo characters, but... Okay. Nice. Good amount of damage. Okay, good. I don't want to waste too much here. Okay. This is very hard content that we're doing right now. Okay. There we go, we opened the portal. I want our ultimate so that we could do the pit run. Show yourself. Oh, not this one. Freaking mouse one's always a pain in the butt to deal with. That's those attacks that does. Ironically, we're doing way better than I thought against this boss. I just gotta remember he shoots in specific angle. And he does the blood attack, which is kind of annoying to deal with. I'm gonna watch out for that. Oh man. Here's the thing, man. Oh, here we go. Watch out for the blood pulse. I used to hate fighting this thing before. Because he could, like, one-shot you. We may not even get to use the ultimate if it keeps up. Alright. Hold that thought. We are going to use the ultimate here. Let's go. Nice! Tournament 1 unlocked. And we got a couple of uniques there. Nice, 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 nice. Pick that up. Alright, I don't really have any good chems though. Discipline, maybe? Never mind. Let's upgrade this. Upgrade this. This. Let's just keep upgrading it. Can I upgrade anything else? No, I can't. Alright, we got a pit cleared. Cool. Nice, man. Freaking awesome. Awesome sauce. We cleared a pit. We got another unique. We're really starting to get into the actual game now. Good strides were made today. So much was accomplished. Alright. I don't need that. I kind of like it. I don't know. I'm gonna mark that one for now. Mantle of the Grey, let's go! I needed this for the Juggernaut skills. We got everything we need for the build. Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna cook. We're gonna start cooking. The only thing is I gotta remember what my Juggernaut skills are, but that's something I need for this build too. These are the ultimate skills. These are the justice skills. These are the valor skills. These are the aura skills. These are the core skills. Those are the basic skills. Where's my Juggernaut skills then? Some valor skills. Justice. Okay, Zenith. Those are the passives. We're good though, because I needed the Mantle of the Grey. So we're getting better. We're getting, the build's coming along nicely. I still need the mace. From freaking, to be able to cast the Blessed Hammers, like do more damage with them. But you know, it's good. I just want to double check something here a minute, Dreadknights, I'm sorry. I want to make sure what I'm doing. Holy Order is like terrible. Shield, Aegis, Fallen Star, Celia. So Juggernaut would be shield charge, which I was going to change anyway. Juggernauts are also our auras, as you see. So some of the auras I use, like in particular Defiance, works with this build. Let me see what other Juggernaut skills I have. I don't use shield charge. This one's Rally, but it's only because we have it on a piece of gear. That's mobility. Blessed Hammer's a discipline skill. This is basically a discipline juggernaut build right now. So, like, if I wanted to, I could swap this and put it here, but I'm not going to do that because Clash is kind of terrible. And let me check some other things here while we're at it. I'm definitely equipping it. Like, that's a mobility skill. So it's good. It works with certain things. That's why you want it. So getting this at now was the best time to get it. I'm actually very happy about that we got it to drop. I don't like the forms part, but you don't really use it for that. Okay, great. So we got that. I'm gonna kind of save that, though. So we got 3 uniques on stream today. We got the Fist of Fate, which I was happy when that dropped. We got the Mantle of the Grey, which I'm extremely excited for. We got the Tassels. That's like, that was crap, but, you know, it's loot, and it's a unique. So we got 3 uniques to drop today, which means we're hitting our strides in terms of, like, looting. We're starting to really get into the nitty-gritty of this season in Diablo 4. I like that now the seasons kind of respect my time. You know, I'm not, like, grinding way too much. Like, this was a 2-hour session, and we got to Tournament 1. We did more of the seasonal journey. We got a whole bunch of uniques. It felt like a very good session compared to, like, the first day when we were playing, like, the campaign of Vessel of Hatred, because I never did it before, and that didn't feel as good. Like, that stuff's crap. That's just gonna get dismantled at this point. We don't need it. I don't mean that it's crap. There's probably somebody that could use it, right? I just can't, particularly for, like, the type of build that I'm going for. So I gotta, like, focus next on getting, like, the mace, because I need the mace for Blessed Hammer build. And then the build is basically, for all intents and purposes, done. Just then, like, messing around with the Paragon board. And maybe changing one skill that I don't particularly like on this build to something else that we can definitely do. Like, 2 skills, basically, I want to change. Because I want the one with the Fall to the Sky passive. You probably don't know unless you're playing Paladin what I'm talking about. Because I forget the exact name of the skill off the top of my head. But if you know, you know. Basically, we're going for S-tier Blessed Hammer build. And there's some skills I'm using at the moment, the way they're set up, that's not exactly perfectly formatted. Oh, I don't want that. Okay, great. We're almost done with this, too. Once we finish this, the whole season's over. I'm gonna be grinding a little bit more off-stream. Ooh, look! Another unique! Another unique they're dropping like candy here. If it's the shield that I need... Blessed Shield deals 102 increased damage. Your cast... I don't use Blessed Shield, though. But this is so good to have, too, at the moment. I'm gonna save it. You never know when you might want to use it later. This is good for if you're using Blessed Shield as one of your skills. That's good, too. So we got 4 uniques to drop today. Man. So much good drops. I don't use 2-handed maces. I don't use that. Maybe we should do some gambas in the shop. Not here, actually, before we end. I need a purveyor of curiosities somewhere. I think the only one that I know of is in this map. Okay. That's close to us, at least. Man, so many good strides today, Dreadknights. We got 4 uniques, which are the white things. Those are, like, chase items that you need to, like, really, truly perfect your builds in Diablo 4. At the moment, obviously, Lord of Hatred's changing a lot of stuff. I can't exactly say what it's changing. Things are going to be working a little bit differently. Where's that purveyor of curiosities? I think it's over down here. So it's all the way over here somewhere. There he is. Wait, not you. You're the occultist. I don't want you. That's the armory. I want to speak to Olaf. Where's Olaf? Show yourself, Olaf. He might be tucked away somewhere here. You're not him. You're not him. Are you Olaf? You are. This is the person I'm looking for. Alright, so we're gonna hopefully gamba on a mace and get the unique I want. We don't have a lot, though, so... cross our fingers. If it lets me. You never know. This game has a mind of its own sometimes.
You've got the magic touch.
We did not get it. Cry and vomit. It's fine. I'll just have to keep grinding off stream to get that weapon that I desire. Desire sensor, but I can't complain. 2 parts of the build. 1, 2, and all we need then is like the mace. And the ring, also, there's a ring that we have to get, too, for this build. We're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly, we're getting there. Actually, not slowly. I've been playing, what, 3 days I've been back? And we're getting pretty good at it. You know? And we got Paragon points. I won't do that on stream any more of this, because it's, like, just kind of fleshing stuff out. Like, I don't need willpower for this build. No. Maybe maximum life here if we wanted to. Just for the hell of it in the beginning. Obviously, we need to move one of these, so let's go this way. I'm not going to equip a board right now because I don't know what boards I'm going to use just yet. Let's just do that for now. I can always, like, take them off the skill tree, too. And again, that skill tree is going to change, too, so, like, a whole bunch of stuff's going to be changing. Alright. I think with 4 uniques on stream, this is where we call it for today. We'll be playing more on Friday. I will probably have this build even more perfected by then. So anybody that was watching, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for watching. VOD watchers, if you watched the end, like, leave like a hammer or a shield emoji if you're watching. I will be playing tomorrow Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Play Sky Striker deck because I'm waiting for the new controller to come in. So like I said, the controller I have right now is messed up. I don't like mouse and keyboard on Diablo. It doesn't feel like super comfortable. On top of that, we will play on Friday more Diablo 4. I'll continue. I'll probably be in Torment 1 or 4 by then. I'm going to continue to grind off stream. So anyway, thank you to everybody that hung out. Thank you to everybody that lurked. VOD watchers, thank you for watching. I do greatly appreciate it. And most importantly, I appreciate you. And I will see you all for the next one. Till next time, guys.